Yoroshiku. If you work in Japan, you are forced to say this word 50 times a day. You were probably taught it means, please treat me well. But what if I told you you've been lied to? Textbooks tell you it's just a polite greeting, a friendly icebreaker. That is absolutely not what it means. It's a linguistic trap, a cultural Trojan horse hiding a much darker, heavier reality that foreigners rarely understand until it's too late. Here is the real meaning. When you say Yoroshiku, you are essentially saying, I place myself below you. You now have a duty to help me. You aren't making a friend, you are putting on a collar and handing over the leash. To understand why, we have to travel back to the Edo period, Japan's feudal era from the 17th to 19th century. It all stems from on, an unpayable social debt, a heavy burden of obligation that you must carry until you die. Fast forward to the Meiji era, Japan's rapid modernization period in the late 19th century. Merchants started using this heavy concept as a mandatory business closing phrase to legally bind their clients. And the terrifying part? It never left the corporate world. Let's break down the kanji, the Chinese characters used in Japanese. The first character, gi, doesn't mean good or nice, as many beginners think. It translates to what is ceremonially correct. It's not about being friendly, it's about following strict rituals. And then there is onegai. Westerners translate this as please or an optional wish. But in Japan, it's a ritualized demand wrapped in extreme humility. You are demanding compliance, but making it sound like a humble prayer. It is not optional. There are 3 levels of this submission. Yoroshiku is casual. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu is standard. Yoroshiku onegai itashimasu is maximum subservience. Use the wrong level with your boss and your reputation is instantly destroyed. It's a verbal minefield. Imagine a new foreign employee cheerfully saying Yoroshiku to the CEO on day 1. To Western ears, it sounds enthusiastic. To a Japanese boss, it sounds like, hey buddy, we're equals. The boss is silently furious. It is career suicide. Take a look at your outbox. Every single email you've ever sent in Japan ends with Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. You thought you were just saying best regards. In reality, you've been signing hundreds of invisible, binding contracts of subordination. Notice how Japanese business partners rarely give a clear yes? That's because the physical nod itself is the contract. Combined with Yoroshiku, it forms a legally binding agreement in the social matrix. No written record is needed. Your soul is already signed away. In the West, a deal is a completed transaction, a one-time exchange of goods. In Japan, thanks to this cultural concept, a deal is a relationship with no expiration date. It's an infinite loop of mutual favors and unpayable debts. You will be forced to say it 50 to 80 times a day. And here's the scary part. The social debt compounds. There is no ceiling. The more you say it, the deeper you sink into the invisible web of obligation. What happens if you skip it? You get labeled jibun kate, meaning hopelessly selfish. The actual career consequence is secret, a word so offensive it was erased from history. Let's just say you become a ghost in the office. And there is a darker gender dynamic. Women are heavily pressured to always use the longest, most submissive forms of the phrase. Meanwhile, men routinely get away with the short, casual versions. The social hierarchy is baked right into the grammar. Then we have dozo yoroshiku. Dozo yoroshiku. Textbooks say it means pleased to meet you. In reality, it translates closer to I am fully at your mercy. Please do not abandon me to the wolves. It is the ultimate white flag. How about kongo tomo yoroshiku? This is the phrase that traps you forever. It literally means for everything that comes next. There is no termination clause. You are locked into the matrix for eternity. So let's review the unwritten constitution of Yoroshiku. Article 1, accept the social hierarchy. Article 2, embrace mutual obligation. Article 3, no documentation required. You accept your place, acknowledge their power, and admit you owe them everything. Now, take a deep breath and ask yourself, how many invisible contracts did you sign today alone? How many times did you bow and say the magic words, completely unaware of the heavy chains you were putting on? This is the dark psychology of Japanese business, the unspoken rules they definitely do not teach you in language school. If you want to survive the corporate matrix, subscribe now for more forbidden Japanese taboos.